and there was literally nothing I could do about it. It just started spinning around anti-clockwise for no reason whatsoever. The rocket, I think anyway, should have been properly balanced and everything, so I have no idea what was causing that, other than the fact that I was losing control because of the lack of winglets. And then of course, as you leave the atmosphere, with winglets starts to become less effective, so you start using RCS, and so it was difficult basically. And of course, the ship is so heavy that getting it into orbit was difficult. Once I got the apoapsis up into space, completing the orbital insertion, getting it orbiting Kerbin properly, was also very difficult because it's so big and heavy. Even the most powerful engine struggled to get it into a secure orbit, and I dipped back inside the atmosphere for a bit. But anyway, we're here now. Judging by how much fuel we've got left, completing this mission shouldn't be too difficult at all. If I just show my mouse, we used this much to get out to Minmus. We're going to use a bit of it to get in a nice orbit around Minmus, and some of it will be used for the landing. It shouldn't be too much at all because of how light Minmus is. As we saw last time, it's really very easy to land on. So we shall do that, and then we'll use quite a bit of fuel, I would imagine, to return home to Kerbin, and it should hopefully fit just nicely. So yes, we are almost 1,000 kilometers away now from Kerbin. So I guess now about the ship itself. For those of you that don't really know how the Apollo style missions work, there's basically a lander stage and a kind of command ship stage, these two different parts to the rocket. So basically the whole thing flies out to Minmus, these two, and you can see where these lines here, these are the large docking ports which have connected them two together. Right. Once we get into orbit around Minmus, what we will do is this lander here, two of the astronauts will go from the command ship, so all up here at the moment, they will get into the lander, and this will head on down to the surface of Minmus. It will land, they will go and do their thing, plant the flag, etc. And then it will launch back up into orbit around Minmus again and rendezvous with the command ship. However, as you will see, hold on a second, my face itches. But yes, as you will see, the lander has no RCS. Now, as you can see, the ship can move around fairly easily without using RCS, so I'm not too worried about this affecting its landing performance. But it does mean that we're going to be using the command ship to actually do the docking. This will just get put in orbit, and then this will do all the fine-tuning until they dock together again. And of course, you can decouple, etc. Once they've docked together, actually they may not even need to dock together. They could just dock together to transfer any spare fuel from here back to here, and they will need to get at least close so the astronauts can go back into the command pod. Then we leave this behind. We can either send it crashing back down towards Minmus, or we can just leave it in orbit around Minmus. Then this, with all the remaining fuel and all the astronauts, then returns back to Kerbin. So we're not dragging all this weight here with us back, which is quite useful. So as you can see, I'm hoping this is a very weak engine we've got here, but because Minmus is so light, it's not, hopefully won't be too much of a problem. I feel that if this was maybe the moon, we might need a bigger engine, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And then to get back, I've got these two engines here, just to drive this little top bit. And of course, when we come back to Kerbin, as we re-enter the atmosphere, the command pod will detach, and it's got its parachutes, and this bit, which would kind of be the service module or whatever it was called on the Apollo missions, so that would be what that would be the equivalent of. But yes, I'm kind of waffling on. We've left Kerbin quite far behind us now, so I guess it's time to start time accelerating. Our encounter with Minmus is in 1 day and 11 hours. So let's start fast forwarding. I'm not fully sure, but something tells me that that's considerably faster than last time. Last time, I think it took us like 2 days or something. So maybe we weren't as efficient or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We need to time accelerate quite a bit more. Yes, now we're heading out quite nicely. Look. Kerbin disappears into the background. There's the moon passing in front. Ah yes, how majestic is that? It's going to pass in front of it, look. Actually narrowly missed the moon. I think if we'd have done this a while later, we would have ended up encountering it. But yes, it's now 1 day and 1 hour. Okay, great. Let's keep going. I can't really go up to the next stage of time acceleration because it'll just be like, boom. It'll just like zip out to there in a second, and then I'll have missed my opportunity, and I'll be stuck in this very ridiculous orbit for quite a long time. So better safe than sorry in this situation. So it's now 20 hours, 19 hours, getting there slowly but surely. We've only got 145 electric charge. That's quite worrying, admittedly. Although firing the engines does recharge it. We're not draining charge anyway, so that's the main thing. Oh yeah, remember how I had that kind of like challenge thing to land on the night side of Minmus? You know, we could try the landing at night and try landing on the same site as our other ship, and we can meet up. Forgot to put landing lights on, so we can scratch that plan already. I wonder, can we see Minmus yet? It would be above us, wouldn't it? I honestly don't know. Somewhere around here. But anyway. Yes, let's keep going. That literally has no effect whatsoever. Right, yes, it is coming up to meet us now. Can we see it yet? Would be above us, wouldn't it? Yes. Oh, okay, so it'd be... Ah, there it is, look. You can see it now. Still another hour or so until the encounter. Right. Let's just... Right, we are about to enter Minmus's sphere of influence. And the game freezes while it decides to figure out what to do now. Okay, we are going to hurtle past it quite quickly, hurtling underneath it. So we do have to, let's see how much it's going to take us to slow ourselves down enough here. Oh, whoa, 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 that's not the thing to do. Right. Right, I'll put us into orbit. Bring it down fairly low. Should be alright. Right then. That's going to require quite a bit of delta V, of course, 259 meters a second to get into orbit, and this was about 1,000. This was a kilometer of delta V just doing this, so 200 I'll get to about that much fuel, I reckon. Yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, I think I've been recording for about half an hour now, so we'll get maybe a couple of episodes so far. Plenty of time to get some more, of course. No, we don't have to worry about that just yet. I'd kind of like to do the whole mission tonight. Although that might not be a possibility. It's 9:30 at the moment, and I've got quite a bit of stuff to do, as well as uploading and rendering this video. The first part is probably going to be quite short, and we're probably already into the second part at the moment. But, yeah, okay, 35 minutes now. We're approaching our closest part of the approach to Minmus. You can see it passing it above us, just like last time. I should really kind of master the art of getting this a bit more precise, but you saw how it was earlier trying to do this. Not fun at all. Right. Okay, here we are, 1 minute and 48, and these burns do take quite a while, so we might start now. Yes, excellent. So, here we go. Oh, encounter with the moon there. Should have, if we had left it on that trajectory. Okay. We're still on an escape trajectory from Minmus, but oh, suddenly sound. And that's apparently Ike. Good to know. Okay, we are in orbit. Excellent. Took quite a bit to slow us down, but now we're here. We shall come in for a nice little approach very soon. So, what? 22 hours to get down. What? Okay, this is a very slow approach, obviously. Yeah, that's about as much fuel as I estimated, I think. Right. Very far away from Kerbal. Right. Now we've got to let time accelerate enough for us to fall all the way down there towards Minmus. Because we're still over 1 million meters away from it. Okay, now we're coming up to it quite quickly. Yeah, we're going 19 meters per second. We are falling very slowly because this is a very light object, like I said earlier. So yeah, like I was saying, I've got quite a bit of stuff to do tonight, as well as render and upload the first part of this video. I've got French homework to do, I've got an English test tomorrow that I'm really not feeling overly prepared for, so I'm going to have to do a bit of revision. And there was something else as well, but I can't quite remember what it is now. What would it be now? I honestly can't remember. Ah, it was something to do with my micronational project, the Empire of Adamia, but it's too late for that now because I need other people who are now no longer available. Right, so here we are passing close to Minmus. So let's just get to here. Oh, we're kind of passing over the North Pole at this moment. Right, so we'll... Oh, I know where our electric charge is going. We're using it to orient the ship. Maybe it would be better to use RCS instead of that because it's kind of limited at the moment. Yeah. Maybe we should disable the for what's it called? The gyroscopy thingy, which keeps it moving proper. I don't know. Should probably have added like a battery or something. I don't know. Right. What we do need to do now, of course, is fix this very wonky orbit we've got going on. If we could figure out how to do that. Okay, that's a start, I guess. Let's just wait for that to happen. We are still orbiting this object very slowly, apparently. Yes, it's going to take us 2 hours to get all the way around there. I wonder why that is. This is a much smaller object, but I guess we're in a very high orbit though as well. Don't think about that. Right. Okay, we're now 5 minutes away from the thingy. Right, okay. What did I just say I was going to do? Reaction wheels, toggle torque, I think that's what we need to do. And same for this. Right, so now... Oh, what? Apparently still works. Oh, do I need to do it? Oh, I need to do it with this as well. What? We'll disable it with all of them. Right. So now, of course, I can't drain that power accidentally, but I can still use RCS. Now, does the... No, the SS doesn't work when I've got reaction wheels off, apparently. It doesn't seem to want to utilise oh well. It's better than nothing. I really don't want to drain that power because we've used half of it already. I probably should have added a geothermal generator. It's different now though how it works. You've got to add proper power supplies and stuff. And I constantly forget to take that into consideration. Right. Without our SAS to help us, because I disabled to conserve power, let's wait a few minutes because we're not quite there yet. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Right. This burn shouldn't take too long at all. Let's level out our orbit a bit. Oh, excellent. Lovely. Great. Okay, that's a bit better. Still not quite perfect though. Oh, no, I don't want to select a lander, that's all the way down there. Right. Okay then, I've got no idea which way would actually be the proper way at the moment. Let's try and get that periapsis down quite a bit. As while we're at it, might as well do that in the same burn. Right, that seems good to me. Of course, we've got a lot more RCS and electric charge, so I'd rather use that. Because if the electric charge goes dead, we're kind of screwed. Right, let's just fast forward so we can get to the most efficient time to do this, which we've now just missed. Alright, seems good to me. Excellent. Slight problem. We were going to aim for the lander that's already down there. It's on the nighttime side, so we're going to have to do some waiting. At any rate, we can fast forward our way down to the periapsis there. Making a very close approach to Minmus at the moment. Whoa, yeah, it's very close. That's quite disorienting. Yes, yes, very nice, yes. Oh no. Right. Let's burn retrograde. Slow ourselves down a bit. Been going for about 40 odd minutes. Seems we've gone a bit of a roll there. What? Yeah, I guess things like that would normally be cancelled out by this, yes. Oh, we've gained a bit of electric charge back, as you can see, because of the thrusting we've been doing. Right. That's at 30, so that must also be at about 30. That's pretty damn good, that, if I say so myself. So, what have we got? We've got a nice... That should definitely be enough fuel, I would say. We're orbiting clockwise, which is not what it normally is supposed to be, to my knowledge. Oh well. Here we are. So if we're going to land here where our previous ship is, we need to do a bit of waiting. Now for the orbit, and it takes half an hour. We need to wait, basically, for Minmus to rotate a bit. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. Indeed. So we'll just wait. So, ooh, a bit off course for it. We'll have to do a bit of course correction to... I'm in the right place here. Right. Let's see, what have we got? We'll start here. When is that? What? Oh, no, go away. 7 minutes. Oh. Great. Right. Here we go. It's going to be a difficult part. Getting this bit just right. Let's kind of aim for the landing site. Don't forget that Minmus is rotating clockwise towards us, so we should probably kind of... Then again, as we pass over it, we're going to be coming more and more steeply. We won't be going that kind of... So let's just aim directly for it. I'm hoping that the rotation of Minmus and the kind of braking that we're going to do will balance each other out. So let's wait a few minutes. Oh, I should probably find the... I should probably actually do this properly and detach this first. I was just going to go ahead and land there and then, bringing the whole ship with me. So, with 5 minutes to go, we should send our Kerbonauts, who are going to be doing this part of the mission, out into the lander. So jetpack's on. We just need to find the entrance to the lander, which is just down here. Oh, dear. Board. No, board, I say. Whoa. What? Okay, it's upside down, but okay. Grab. What? Board. Thank you. Right, so we now have no, that is not the case. Somebody in there. Who? I don't know. I think I've knackered the whole camera thing. Auto, that's probably it. Right. We need another one. Send Randall. Right. We need to hurry here, of course, because our